VSA Prospecting presents powerful cold calling tips. In this edition, we use an example where the prospect says, "It's done in-house." This is a common situation where the prospect already uses the product and does everything internally. The prospect is not interested in talking to the cold caller. It's so easy for a caller to interpret this kind of call as a flat-out, "not interested." Here's what the scenario sounds like.
Hi, this is Valerie Schlitt calling from VSA Prospecting. I'm wondering if Joan Simon is in.
This is Joan. Can I help you?
Yeah, hi, Joan. Like I said, my name is Valerie. I'm calling from VSA Prospecting. Maybe my firm's name is familiar to you?
No, I've never heard of it.
Well, we help companies increase their sales by doing what most companies don't have time to do, don't do well, or simply don't want to do. We make cold calls to set sales appointments. And I'd like to talk to you about how we can help your company grow and how cold calling can help you increase your customer base.
Well, Valerie, we already do all of that in-house.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you anyway. Goodbye.
Bye. In this case, Valerie could tell from the prospect's voice that she wasn't going to get very far on this first call, but she knew she could have taken the opportunity to plant seeds for the future, to cross-sell, or at a minimum to learn whether cold calling works in Joan's industry. A better way to handle that call would have been like this.
Hi, this is Valerie Schlitt calling from VSA Prospecting. I'm wondering if Joan Simon is in.
This is Joan. Can I help you?
Yeah, hi, Joan. Like I said, my name is Valerie, and I'm calling from a company called VSA Prospecting. Maybe my firm's name is familiar to you?
No, I've never heard of it.
Well, we help companies increase sales by doing what most companies don't have time to do, don't do well, or simply don't want to do. We make cold calls to set sales appointments. I'd like to talk to you about how we can help your company grow and how cold calling can help your company increase your customer base.
Well, Valerie, right now we do all that already in-house.
Oh, that's great. I always like to talk to people who have success doing what we do for a living. Do you find cold calling effective in the print industry?
Yes, that's pretty much how we get most of all our business.
Oh, that's wonderful. Can I ask you, how long have you had an internal team to make these calls?
Well, we just started about 2 months ago. Prior to that, we did use an outside service, but we found that we had some employees that had some extra time. So we did get rid of the outside service, and we decided to use those employees. And so far, it seems pretty good.
Well, Joan, you're probably very satisfied with the results you've gotten so far. It's just that most companies who start calling operations from scratch can't always replicate or anticipate everything that might happen. You've probably not had many surprises, right?
Well, one thing that's been difficult is getting our callers just to push back, trying to push back a bit to get that sale. They're not really trained to ask those hard questions.
Yeah, it's interesting. That's what I hear from a lot of firms who bring cold calling in-house. In fact, my firm has just started to implement a few short training courses for management and also for the callers to help companies like yourself succeed.
Oh, now that might be something that we would definitely want to discuss with you. Can you tell me a little bit more about these services? In the second case, Valerie was still not able to sell the full cold calling program, but she has accomplished 3 critical things. 1, she's learned that cold calling works in the print industry. 2, she's gained an entree to promote one of VSA's secondary services, training. And 3, she started to develop a relationship with Joan's company that could turn into a cold calling sale downstream.
For more information on telemarketing training and lead generation services, visit us at www.vsaprospecting.com.